down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
So here is Esteban Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Cesar Mora, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. and now the count is 2-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still no score. So now here is Garrett Cooper, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Cooper stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brian.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes in with an average of 265, 8 home runs, and 29 driven in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Cooper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Brian De La Cruz, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. Cooper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. To the plate now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd, not great. He's 1 for 8. The 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Stowers has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
I absolutely love the fundamentals and footwork of the outfielder right there. He got set up underneath that baseball perfectly, got good momentum going towards home, and delivered an absolute laser to the dish.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Stowers able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Now. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ken Grubb, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chance Cisco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, Stowers.
Into the box, Kyle Stowers. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside. Hey!
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jorge Soler is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and mercy. Their third double play in 3 innings. And again, there are 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now is Ramon Urius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Reined in, and that's the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next, it'll be Franklin Barretto. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now, Estevan Ramirez. And he takes ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Anderson, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Stepping in once again is Brian De La Cruz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So now to the plate, Brinson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Brinson.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Mora moving to his left. And that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Mora.
The second baseman, Cesar Mora.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. On the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mancini.
Stepping up is Trey Mancini. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Liner towards second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Into the box now, Ken Grubb, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Mancini stands at second with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate is Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 delivery. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Matt Harvey enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Here in Baltimore, you see a lot of guys get robbed because the outfield wall is only 7 feet high. But he had just enough to get it out of here, much to the outfielder's dismay.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Brian De La Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The center fielder, number 25, Brinson.
Into the box, Brinson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here.
Hey.
2-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Line drive to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Next to dig in, Kyle Stowers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. The pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he chased it in the dirt. Leon goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Ramon Urius. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
And next up will be Franklin Barretto. First things first, here's the throw over, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Sandy Leon. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Stowers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next, here is Miguel Rojas. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Ramirez.
And now the first pitch. Estevan Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sinker. 3-2 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box, Cesar Mora struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cooper will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Striding in is Ryan Mountcastle. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So here's Trey Mancini. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call. He'll start throwing some better pitches.
Up next to the Warriors, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box now, Ken Grubb, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Two pitches fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. De La Cruz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Chance.
Next up is Chance Sisco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the third out. But the Orioles push across 3 on the 7th inning, ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Wade LeBlanc comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The batter, the right fielder, Garrett.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper as he grounds one briskly to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in next, Brian Anderson singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. LeBlanc benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up bases.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Brian De La Cruz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Again, another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, what a good at bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Brinson. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Matt Andrees comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Matt Andrees.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Marlins on top, 11-3. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Stowers.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and he pops him up. Chisholm scalding for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ramon Urius.
Now to the plate, here is Ramon Urius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now
At the plate now is Franklin Barretto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Who jumped the gun a bit on
1
that
ball,
swing,
2
and he's
strikes,
down 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting,
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. And that misses 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And he comes
Three
back
balls,
with
two
one
strikes.
down and in for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Stowers is right there, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 3 for 4 so far in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
Still only one out in the inning. Swing and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Brian De La Cruz. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that fourth one that separates you.
We'll talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Shawn Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit in the air to right field. Ramirez is there, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next up, Sandy Leon, singled last time up. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
Outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Three and 2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Jordan Holloway is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now for Baltimore, Estevan Ramirez.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Estevan.
First offering.
Ramirez.
Hey!
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now for the O's, Cesar Mora, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
80. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he
One
takes
ball,
this
one
one
strike.
high, 1-1. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first
That's
baseman,
exactly
number 6.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Nope,
0-1.
that's the ball.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to
Count
this
1-0.
point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. slow little grounder left side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And they remain well behind. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now back, the first baseman, Jesus.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jorge Soler back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his 2nd of the game, so he's got a chance at a 3rd right here. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, right fielder, Garrett.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Popped him up. Cisco is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. The 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Yeah.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, here is Ken Grubb. Flew out last time up. Wandy Peralta enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First pitch of the AB now. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. De La Cruz is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
Next to hit, Chance Cisco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Marlins posted 15 runs in this one. Pablo Lopez pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Jorge Soler was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Marlins took down the Orioles 15-3. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Sonny Gray won his 4th game thus far, helping the Reds down the Cubs 4-2. The Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-4. Fernando Tatis Jr. drove home 3 runs as San Diego beat the Athletics 6-5. He currently has the most doubles in the National League. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-0. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 8-7. Aaron Hicks sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 7-5. Emmanuel Clase got his 2nd W of the season, helping lead the Indians over the Redbirds 3-2. Whit Merrifield drove in 3 as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The Detroit Tigers tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 15-6. Dylan Bundy pitched into the 9th inning with 1 earned run on his line as the Angels got past Colorado 2-1. Dylan Moore launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Mariners downed Houston 4-1. Ian Kennedy collected win number 2 on the year as the Rangers were winners over the Diamondbacks 5-4. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.